Hello guys. Hello, welcome back to my Genshin stream.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
I hope you guys are having a good Thursday. Sorry, I'm a little late actually. Like usually at this time I'm already done with the stream, but I just started this time. Oh well. Also, yeah, I'm sorry. I only play Genshin when I'm streaming, so because I don't feel like playing when I do. It's just more fun and effective. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the stream and enjoy your day today, Thursday, and it's almost Friday tomorrow. So yeah, let's go. Doris contact.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
What?
What a unique palette. We have unripe horror fruits, but we usually keep them in the back.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe horror fruits.
Got it. You too. Please follow me.
Alright.
You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a sumeru rose for quite some time.
What?
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru Rose means common merch. No. Look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
That pop quiz sure was scary.
Oh, fuck this.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
Oh my god, I just started this game. Come on, don't lag. I just started my laptop. Don't lag, please. Wait, I'll just finish them walking. So.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our horror fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
No, that's not it. The paper said that heat stroke is the answer to erudition. Ugh, eating something that causes heat stroke sounds horrifying.
I'm sorry. But as things currently
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer...
Oh, no. Really? I didn't see.
Before I retrieve your please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our horror
How did I
fruits were
know?
taken by mice. Thanks. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating horror fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Tinnitus.
Would you like your horror fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully. Okay, everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot, it's the Matra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where? Oh, Hatham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
So quick.
We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant. He ran that way.
Oh shit. Is he up there? You run so quick.
He's over there.
He's running so quick. It's obvious. Where's the matcha?
Hey! If you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way! Another password! Huh? Here, over here. You can stop running now.
What? Please. Why is it so laggy? Jesus.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll...
Oh, very good. Thank you. Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you... Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything. Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it. I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much more they might have. Not only will they get caught by the matcha, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business. We don't need any of that. Wouldn't you agree? So that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry. I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead. Help yourselves. Voila! Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in... What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions. Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350,000 Mora. Yeesh. Who would want to be an expert in that topic? Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon Warp? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation. Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful. 2 million Mora, and it's yours. No discounts. Whoa! That's a lot of Mora! Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom. Alright, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
What? Alright. Wait, a lot of them are... Huh?
Ah, you've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality. We'll take these, please and thank you. My, oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000 even. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more... Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million! But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 mora. If we think about it, we've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself?
Oh my god, instant knowledge. You just absorb it to your brain. Very good.
Come on, come on! We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's Mora left, so let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem, you've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to spend an extra 100,000 more. Excellent. Then please select. Hold on a second. I thought we could choose whatever we... Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million mora each. Uh-oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this? Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one.
Whatever makes you happy.
Dory, we'll take this one. All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your mora to Dory and doors will open.
Alright. Oh my god, she sounds so
Our dealings
annoying.
with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham. Oh, please come back anytime you need something.
What was she talking? Wait, what is she talking about, man? Come on, just stop.
True history is sometimes even more exciting than legend.
Wakala Funduk. So they don't have books, they only have those kind of knowledge things. That's so weird. Only the researchers can study.
Ha! You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Whoa, there's so many people from the academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcher won't come here. Okay now, tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost?
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for... When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
Wow.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro...
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormos.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next.
What?
I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the Divine Knowledge Capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the Divine Knowledge Capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding what it is. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation.
They adamantly believe that the Divine Knowledge Capsule contains King Deshret's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The Divine Knowledge Capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory. Unless I know whose hands the Divine Knowledge Capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the divine...
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the Divine Knowledge Capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again. If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
Thank you.
Okay, then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Oh, he's so stylish. Oh my god.
Haytham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you. Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outskirts of town?
Alright.
Thought sumeru would be different.
Test count knowledge.
These cursed scholars.
Ooh. It's so fast with Ayaka. Test count knowledge. Wait.
All right, this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and one after. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry. I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
Wow! Haytham! You must have been one of those guys at the Academia who got
He's
top
just
grades on
talking
everything.
normally. As someone from science.
Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the Academia, right? So,
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
sounds like you're trying.
All right, let's begin the test. Just fight as you normally do.
Alright. Here? Oh my god!
One with nature.
Huh?
The wind knows me.
Flying. Huh, so
All
small.
right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
And use the canon knowledge. Here? Alright.
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2. Fight with the same composure as before.
Whirling snow!
Yeah.
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Oh, Hatham, how's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight, his overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Wait, how much? Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment. I'm heading back to Akela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
Alright, I need to open this.
No time to lose.
Oh my god, I want to hate them so bad. But... Huh? Huh? How's it going? Wait, maybe we'll follow. Alright, I'm just gonna follow it. It somehow doesn't want to attack us. Huh? 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 Yeah!
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. Da. Da. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Yeah. Huh. Da. Yeah.
My apologies! Ha. Ha. Yeah.
So that's how you do it. You just need to follow it.
Today is a lucky day.
2 days from now? Alright. Wikala Funduk. Today, tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. Alright, we're here.
Let's see Dory today and ask her about where the divine knowledge capsule is.
Alright. Someone here? Okay, nobody's here. It's fine. Port Ormos.
Here, over here! Welcome back, my loyal patrons. What can I do for you this time? You name it. Can knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a waterfall of Mora, there's a way. Can you really get us anything we want? Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind. Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something. But you know, that kind of information isn't going to be cheap. After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the lead... But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Hi, Munchkin? Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. Therefore, I must always be aware of what's hot on the market in order to secure more sales. As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it. It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain el Ahmar. Ain el Ahmar? You mean the Aramites who worshipped King Deshret? Ah, so you're already familiar with them.
Ein El.
The group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of King Deshret. That Divine Knowledge Capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself. Thanks for the info, Dory. Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves that my efforts yesterday were not in vain. Please, don't hesitate to contact me. Well, we figured out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is. It turns out it ended up in the hands of Ain el Ahmar.
Ein El.
Let's head back and talk to Al Haytham.
Ein El. Ein El. Ein El Ahmar.
wanted.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremites transaction. But then to get close enough to take a picture like this. All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ain al-Ahmar. And the glowing red capsule he's holding appears to be the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Oh my god, his spelling is impeccable. That's a sumeru person. That's a sumeru person. Indeed. Oh my god. Great casting.
In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week, we should be able to force them to show their hand.
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain el-Ahmar guys. But now, it sort of makes sense. Everything's playing right into your... After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date, 3 o'clock sharp. See you then.
Oh, Hatham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front of Pharos Lighthouse.
Yep, let's go.
Why is he late? Why is he late? That's us. Why is he late?
I'll hate them. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word. This is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine. Your funeral. I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Uh-oh, here they come. Good luck, you two.
And Ahmar, smart. Tardik.
Into the wind.
Dude, I don't want to hurt
Academia
you.
scum! Boss! Finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss? Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Target acquired. Arrest him.
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Alhaitham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
God, he's so stylish. Oh my god, I want to dress like him. He's so gender.
World, forget me.
Aww.
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
It looks like he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
You mean the Divine Knowledge Capsule did that to him? Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Earth?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This Divine Knowledge Capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom. Did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
Oh
If the
yeah.
mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the Divine Knowledge Capsule back too. Still, Paimon didn't expect the Divine Knowledge Capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine if we tried to open it.
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also reached its end.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the Divine Knowledge Capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're a member of the Academia...
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all. Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is so...
I'm heading back to the Academia.
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good. Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham, until we meet again.
Man, why the fuck Paimon is always taking charge?
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Oh, alright. Ever so close. Alright. Oh my god, I'm so sad I don't have Alhaitham.
So this is a day in the life of the traveler.
Alright, let's just go.
I'm learning more about you.
Next guess. How do you get there? Maybe someday. That city of wisdom. Smershti. Oh man, let's see. Is someone here? Oh no, wait. It's loading. I can't. Wait, okay.
We didn't miss the Sub-Zero's festival, right?
We did.
Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time.
someone here? Hello? Oh, hello? I mean, you're probably already gone. Concurrent viewers. Let's go to the Sub-Zero's festival.
There she is! Dunyarzad! We're back!
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that I can't help but feel a little nervous.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will...
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time. Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos? Discover anything over there?
Of course we went! A lot of things happened there.
I see. Sounds like you two had another if there is another chance, I would love to join.
Aww.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Dia! You were eavesdropping!
No, she's her bodyguard.
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
Yeah.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better than to think my body could handle it. The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So Dia, please take some time to relax. I'll be fine.
Even when you put it that way, it still doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scumbags are gonna try to take advantage of that.
Oh, you two must be exhausted from your long journey back to the city. My apologies for not realizing this. I've already prepared a room for you to rest. Please follow me.
Whoa, you're so thoughtful. Paimon's so ready.
La, 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 la. Where's our... Here?
Here we are. It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
It looks really nice.
Sorry for the trouble.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around together tomorrow? All of my friends will be working the festival, and Dia's still insisting on her...
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you, right?
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning. Have a great night.
It's a deal. Good night.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight. See you tomorrow.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sub-Zero festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food? Oh no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. The earlier we... Did we oversleep? We should go meet Dunyarzad right away!
Dunyarzad!
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here. I must cherish every moment as if it were gold.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
You know it. Oh, it's just that, as expected, I had some trouble. Well, shall we? Let's start with the stalls over there. Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
All right.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way!
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? It's all vegetarian! So, what's the Haftmewa feast you meant?
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods. Generally speaking, the most common selections were foods like Rukashva mushrooms, Nilopala lotuses, Sumeru roses, Sunsetias, Kapalatas, Hara fruits, and Zaytun peaches.
So, the Sub-Zero festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 virtues.
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumeru uses vegetarian food to represent, then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl, juicy meat? Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as possible!
I hope your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
Thanks! Alright, how about we also check out some of these other stalls?
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand?
What's alchemical divination? Those 2 things sound like they'd be fun to try.
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented by...
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform a random transmutation.
Sure sounds random. So random that it will probably fail.
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnants.
But yeah, divination is mostly just random stuff.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected, and all that occurs can be traced back to fate. You could say this is a pearl of old wisdom.
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. So, how about it? Want to give it?
I should have 2. Right, I'll give some more rose and fluorescent fungus. Wait. And fluorescent fungus.
Okay, one moment. It's the moon.
Paimon wants to take a look too! Is it?
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stop.
They say the Sub-Zero's festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sub-Zeros would be just as impressive.
Varys!
Attention!
Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat.
Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yalda candies. In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sabzeruz festival, the children have all grown very fond of you.
The Hallowed Knight of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sabzeruz festival. All right, little soldiers, take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed!
Yes, Knight Ferris!
Not fairies. Why did this?
Just what is going?
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is another Sabzeruz festival icon, and one immensely popular with children. In the past, the actor portraying Ferris would also sit on a flower carriage.
Ferris. Why? Oh my god, I'm dying of this pronunciation. Ferris. Paris.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful
How do
memories
white
today.
people gonna spell that? Paris? Paris? Fairies. Definitely no fairies, but it's so bad.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen...
Whichever one.
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor.
Ooh, those all sound pretty.
And there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Huh? What's up with those?
Oni kabuto is a little spicier than lizard tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon won. It's all right. Paimon believes in you.
I also believe in your intuition.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
From left to right. Who's left? Who's your left or my left? 4. No. Shit, 2. Oh, what the? 3? No, the blue one. Alright, whatever.
Attention! That's unfortunately lavender melon.
What?
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles.
The Sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4.
What?
How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good time at the festival. So please...
Really? Thanks a lot, Knight of Candies.
It's Knight of Flowers, not Knight of Candy.
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Knight of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep...
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something behind. Can you come with me to get it?
No problem.
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot because you're so...
How embarrassing.
Things can't go on like this.
I was right from the start.
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right? Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to...
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but...
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia! Dia the Flame Mane! No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your unruly...
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her as gratitude for her past kindness to us.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
Aren't your claws all dull by now? Don't get too cocky!
Why are they pale?
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No, we're gonna stay and help. There's too many of them. You're right.
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself. After I've wiped the floor with them, I'll go find you all.
Where should I escape? Where should I escape?
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little pale.
Yeah, I'm fine. My body.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted on coming out today.
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia! You took care of them so fast!
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What?
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on Mora. Stuff like this
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round.
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry. I'm not gonna lose my...
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt?
You're so unreasonable, my lady.
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunyarzad?
My lady, your condition. Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest?
Leave it to me.
Truly. I'm sorry for the trouble.
Oh, she's sick. She's very sickly. Oh, sit here. What about the festival?
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments and I'll be good to go.
Just how serious is your illness?
I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Oh!
Can't believe it's Elazar!
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about its severity. Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease is
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar and I came to terms with it compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this. Its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me so that I can live for that much longer. Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even know that I existed.
Huh?
Since I was a child, all I could do was... I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here, and all the support I've received from friends like Dia. This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world, right?
I will remember you.
As long as you don't forget Paimon. Paimon also won't forget about you.
Aww.
No, even if you forget Paimon, Paimon will still remember you.
Thank you two so much. I apologize for the depressing conversation. This is out of character for me. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that first step. Thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
Huh?
Isn't the dance of Sub-Zerus about to begin? Nilou will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid dancing. And the Sub-Zerus festival will conclude amid everyone's applause and bless. And with that, my wish will also...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to the stage!
Yeah, we should still make it in time.
Let's go! Dance of Sub-Zerus. Sub-Zerus? What is this, man? I'm unfamiliar.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
Over there! Someone's yelling at...
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why is he here in...
But the Dance of Sub-Zerus is one of the key parts of the Sub-Zerus festival. If we can't perform it...
The Sub-Zerus festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only the Academia can host such an event. If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zerus festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them. This is a hard pill to swallow, but...
Art. Dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge and reason?
And yet your researchers always came flocking to watch her dance.
Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to
why is
defile
such a
it.
doubt? Holy shit.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyargarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Wow! What a doubt!
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zerus Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilou, are you okay? Oh, Dunyarzad.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we let everyone know? Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance.
Nilou, it's all right.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zerus so much. And I know how important this festival is to you. I don't want you to have any regret.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than... It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zerus festival at this point. I don't want to get everyone...
If you say so. But... you can sneak out for the next Sub-Zerus festival, right? We'll make sure the next one is a smashing success.
The next one. Yes. Okay. It's a promise. It will be a smashing success.
Oh, that's sad.
Paimon can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
It really is okay. There's... Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regret.
Aww.
happened today. It's a shame the festival ended. Nero and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zero's festival a success. But Dunyarzad is running out of... Yeah.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework. The project has entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
Huh? What is happening?
Oh, we're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed! We should go meet Dunyarzad.
What is happening? What is that? It's that voice just now.
Good morning, Dunyarzad.
Not at all.
You seem kinda...
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go?
What?
Let's start with the stalls over there.
Huh?
Sure.
Huh? What? Why are we experiencing this again? What is happening?
Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
Oh man, are we just going to repeat the day?
This is a stall offering foods from the Huff.
You are quite well informed.
They're all plants. Actually, what is...
It's one of the Sub-Zero's festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Appear to be in the form of the moon.
Really? Paimon thought it looked like some kind...
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for now.
Is he really looking it up?
Oh, right. But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will...
Understood. Okay.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning a...
Guess that was still pretty interesting.
Oh my god!
So, where to next?
Really? You're not talking?
Trust me. Just take my word for it.
Why are you not talking?
This new shipment of items, they're all so ridiculously overdesigned.
That's weird. She's not talking at all.
All right, soldiers. Now that you have your...
Yes, Knight Ferris!
What's going on?
Ferris, the Knight of Flower.
Oh, do you want...
What's the... Ooh!
And there's also...
Traveler...
Great! These boxes of candy are Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Sunsetia?
Ha-ha! Paimon, bet you had incredible... Huh? How's that possible? It's obviously... Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going?
No time to lose.
Zabzarus! Is someone here? Oh, nobody's here. Okay.
A feeling of Deja vu? Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you feel... In that case, Paimon also felt something like that. So, why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if you...
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat? Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta say...
Charcoal-baked Angelina cake? Isn't it that... that burned thing that didn't look tasty at all? Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. That... thing? Are you really... isn't this going a bit too far?
Here it goes.
How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful.
Tastes really good.
You mean...
It's flavor.
That's impossible! We were just talking about how gross it looked!
What?
So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many times, even though we aren't regulars.
What the?
How about...
I've never been here. I mean, I never tasted that one. Sorry, Lambert. Oh shit. How do I do this? Wait, why do I keep fierce gentle? Sweet cooling. What is happening?
Hey! Dinyarzad is sitting by herself on that bench over there!
Yeah, we just left her. What the fuck? What an asshole.
What a coincidence, Dinyarzad. We meet...
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now, but thankfully Dia came to my...
Kidnappers? Oh my goodness, are you hurt?
No, my goodness.
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched, but it isn't serious.
Whew. That's a big relief. But, Dinyarzad, you seem a little down today.
Not at all. I've always been like this. Excessive physical. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
It really is fine. I don't mind. Huh?
Dinyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu?
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were...
Oh, Paimon sees. Then...
It's almost time.
Huh? Time for what?
Sub-Zero's Reservoir!
Nilu's Dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin.
Is the entire world having deja vu right now, or it's just like these two, like in Sumeru City? Same shit again?
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me.
Just
what you should be
told
doing
her
is finding
she's
workers to tear
stupid,
down this
come on.
ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the
How
next
is
Nyagarba
he a
day
grand
that prohibits
sage?
public.
Understood. I will inform.
When he's a doubt.
The Sub-Zeru's festival.
Milu,
Oh, it's okay.
but you've been really looking.
It truly is unfortunate.
True, but
The next festival, I probably won't be around.
wait. What did.
No, nothing.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did! Did Dunyarzad already.
Oh my god. I don't want to experience this over and over again.
So, in the end, you still. Maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. That's why. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We can do more thinking.
Observing a modest drop in the output of Jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Modest drop in the output of.
Continue to monitor for variances in the data.
Why does Paimon feel so tired after?
Why are we meeting Dunyarzad again and again and again? Wait, she's not here. She's not. Oh, she's here.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry to keep.
Not at all. I arrived early.
Huh? Paimon thinks you sound kinda tough.
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go?
Great idea. Let's get going. Traveler? Hey.
What is how? What is this? Feels all too familiar.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can Oh, are you interested in Yalda? It's not that simple. Each box contains a random... And there's also lizard tech... No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all.
Paimon knew he always had incredible luck. Paimon's not. What? He was.
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all those mind reading? X-ray vision? Or some kind of magic?
Tell us what's going on. Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler?
Snow, that was.
Hey, where are you Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her know is kind of...
Sorry, but it's really urgent. And the beast will run away. Oh my god. Little shit. Is she going?
What are you looking for?
Oh my god.
Traveler?
Oh my god.
That's...
Huh?
Look! That's... Isn't that Dunyarzad? What's happening here? Why are there two Dunyarzads? You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon? Well, this seems kind of... What the...
Days worth of memory.
This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge cap? Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago. Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. Meeting you was the real what about everyone else? Why are you only Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro. And you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you met. That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left.
You have to be psycho?
Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida. Good. You passed the test. What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called a samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside a one-day samsara.
Wait.
As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that. I can only give you surface level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness.
She looks like she isn't doing well at all. Her illness gets worse.
If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall.
You sure love to use weird analogies.
Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
What? You enter a state of contemplation. You can choose any text entry to interpret it. It says involve analysis of text and may yield information process involve analysis of the text entry and may yield okay. Message it with one another ones. Okay. If one of the text entries on the current page can be used as a conclusion, then select the entry before choosing submit conclusion. Okay. This is like detective work on detective games. It's fine. Let's see, deja vu.
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger.
Okay.
My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on? The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean?
Why is it not giving any? I thought it's gonna give like smaller thoughts.
The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content."
Yeah, he's...
Did he mean something more? We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara.
Why is it like this? Associate.
I can't...
Deja vu. Time loop.
That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single day.
I thought we already know about that.
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers in the past. A pity.
Still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that made a lot of sense.
If a simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena, you two are still missing a lot of...
Dunyarzad.
The Sub-Zeru's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find the truth before today's festival ends.
Let's think about our current situation. To save Dunyarzad, we have to escape the samsara, and to do that, we need to figure out what's happening. Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times, but let's go talk to people again. It's more productive than sitting here.
Hey, it's you guys again. I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest just Huh? What brought this about? I hurried back from the forest
To put it another way, if you really...
What kind of philosophical nonsense is this? Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go somewhere else if you want to find someone to daydream with.
Aww.
He actually has a point. Is this a dream? Is everyone dreaming?
Dreams in Sumeru.
True. It's so weird that people here don't dream. Anyway, if this all really were just a dream, we would have woken up a long time ago. Let's keep asking around.
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person? Ooh, I knew it! I told you, the god's divination is highly accurate. You just hadn't
You're really excited about this, huh?
help you better understand.
So, you're admitting that you don't have...
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys just what you just said. Are you serious?
Paimon knew you weren't going to believe it.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe you. Recall the interpretation of your divination. The moon.
When you say it like that, the divination does sound like it's related to...
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. Anything more specific is the book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
So that's how it is. Looks like fortune-telling is just... we haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again? Yeah, if we tap into Dia's strong sense of responsibility... At this time of day, Dia's
Where's Dia?
I'm fine, my lady.
Perfect timing. Both of you would...
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier? If someone was protecting Miss Dunyarzad, I could've went all out.
You want the Traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kid...
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something convincing.
Here.
Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. And then she was injured because she wasn't...
Oh, this one.
Tell her, Traveler!
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known.
All right, so this is the situation.
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type.
She's quieter than usual.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh? At first?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about.
My lady, are you angry? All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this a quick trip. Miss Dunyarzad isn't completely safe here.
Let's show her.
Things can't go on like this.
Nahida! We brought a friend!
thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here.
We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
The real Dunyarzad? Where and who are you talking to?
Huh?
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzadi.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow. How perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she—
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment. What happened?
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating itself. So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zero's festival as a sick joke.
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia's sages are the only one— Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge cap?
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
A gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical.
So, this Nahida, you...
She said, and Paimon quotes, "The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate."
compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling...
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh yeah, that sounds about right. What do you think?
Oh my god!
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people. People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon. My mind feels exhausted. What's happening right now seems to have happened before. Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of...
I'm confused about this.
Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is... That doesn't sound right. People in Sumeru don't dream. That doesn't sound right.
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us? Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know any specific...
What's the point of doing something like...
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain. This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain? I love it.
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words, when this is over, I'm getting evidence and exposing this whole thing to the public.
What's going on?
How does everyone feel? Huh? What is it?
It's always the sound of
Oh,
a beep.
that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
What happens if you don't use the Akasha terminal? Well, you just go around your day.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway.
Huh.
Traveler, did you hear that?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep, but it sounded like it was coming from inside my head. We took off our Akasha terminals.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties.
But we cannot...
Oh no, please, dear, don't forget what we just told you.
Paimon remembers everything!
Huh?
Good. You adapted quickly this time. We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? But now we can at least confirm one thing. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wit?
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are.
What?
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never...
I guess I'm the moon.
The moon? Wasn't that the result?
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get distracted and miss any clues.
Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go...
Dia, help us.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Something's right.
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get...
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs. Shh! How did you know about my greatsword?
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel. It's as if I've already used it to fight a countless number of battles.
You're saying that, although you don't remember you...
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory. Only...
Traveler, what do you think? Yeah! Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
I have no clue what you two are talking about.
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check...
How did you know what I was gonna say?
Forget... Whew, it's finally finally nighttime. Aside from Dia... Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today. Do you think the samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad?
Really? Good job on all that progress.
Hey, what kind of...
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow. How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept? It's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sub-Zero's festival.
Okay, no more.
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away. Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that. Is that so
it's so strange and so against common sense that... Paimon's at a loss for words. Yeah. Even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival
Continue the harvest, compared to what we stand to achieve.
Oh my god.
We're still in the same day. Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't...
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds.
Paimon thought the Duke did that! What
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything.
Paimon's flattered and everything.
What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Get it?
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain...
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah! You're right! Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop...
So, what's your new hypothesis?
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations.
Oh, shit.
The beep is a prompt... Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a no... Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory, and Dia was able to use her experiences to avoid injury in later some...
Are you here?
If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day, then we would unwittingly relive the same
Yeah.
Oh! Then the beep we hear every night could just be That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at...
A brilliant deduction.
What about the apples? I mean, the fruits the merchant's selling. Like, it can go, you know, bad.
Nahida, tell us if we're right or...
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows.
That isn't simple at all!
Huh?
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again?
Right! She did help us find our latest clue after...
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
Well, you're still getting used to your new...
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hand.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it. Oh, that works.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get...
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face...
All right then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this great sword?
Yes, your memory's being erased every day.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you...
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zeru's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate?
Yeah.
Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed that.
Right! They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resource. It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof? Where?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well. I still can't...
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
2 days? Do you believe that it's 2 days ago? What is it?
This is it.
Huh? This is a wooden...
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined... The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind as I made each strike. It's just as they say. Each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Is it really impossible? What if they use some...
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former... The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training. Whew, I hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain-exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Oh, man.
Well, back to square one. But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime. Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas? Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately. Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because we're just too tired? How about we go back and ask Nahida?
I also thought about just leaving the city.
back early today? Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your...
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those...
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day.
Really? That's kinda strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Our memories are back! About that... Well...
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I haven't listened to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
Huh?
It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay, let's go.
What the fuck? I already went out.
Why can't we leave the city?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct...
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for... Let's go and question... Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city to...
Here we go again. Don't ask me. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else. Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would've...
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our... This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind?
Oh.
But... What if things get really weird out there and you get into some... Oh... Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but... We've always been together. Okay. Paimon will wait for you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. Just a quick look. And please, be careful. Memories! Traveler! Paimon would never see you again! Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look.
Paimon, calm down. He's here now. I don't think he understood what you...
Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day! Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't...
Okay. Paimon, can you tell us your perspective? I see. Using 2 people...
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you... disappeared in an instant. No way! Paimon was what?
What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this? I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased? It really sounds like something big outside of the city. But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside. Something like a message? But how can we send it back?
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well... Okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right?
Yep! Now we're talking.
I'm done. Here you go.
What? Isn't this just...
You made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node.
To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of...
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city.
We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the... Let's go then. Let's expose those... All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. Okay. See you tomorrow, Traveler.
It's so weird.
That covers everything that's happened so far.
That's what I left for myself when I left.
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to...
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Well, how did he return? Like, is this the real him?
I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside, but everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it...
There's another part here. I only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Why did the message end right there?
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha.
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said, even the final space is all...
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha. Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be catastrophic? All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence.
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears! And we're taken to the next day! Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them! Do lots of new spaces appear every... Paimon's head is spinning!
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half. Hey, where are you going?
Oh my god, I'm almost at my conclusion. Oh my god, what is happening? I'm kind of scared.
Do you want some alone time to think? Alright then.
Paimon won't disturb you.
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Like, why is there 2 Dunyazad?
Okay.
Okay then. See you later.
That's weird. Why there's 2
Have you
Dunyazad?
figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away. Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida.
If I don't lose my memories by then. Maybe the key is Dunyazad? I don't know. And who's Dunyazad that's been with us during the day? Let's talk to Nahida.
You're back! I've been waiting forever. Are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and graduate from the festival? Okay. First off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara. All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence.
A lack of human presence.
Those spaces remind me of dreams, like the one I had in the Avidia Forest. The moon, illusions, and love. People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon.
Wait.
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis.
Associate with dreams with no human presence. People from Sumeru do not dream. Dreams with no human presence. Truth behind dreams.
We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
We're only dreams. Huh? What about the dreams with no human presence? Okay.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it. And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when he was trying to describe them. Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together, right?
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this? The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis. It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace. And it grants knowledge to the people.
That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right.
Huh?
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams, too. But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that?
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
So in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real story is that the sages from the Academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth." The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon as that beep sounded, many more spaces materialized. Those dreamscapes kept vanishing, but as soon as that beep sounded, more new spaces appeared. My mind feels exhausted. We've already experienced the...
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream.
Huh?
Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle.
No one is any the wiser.
People wake up to yet another dream about the Sumeru's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha.
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine.
Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into.
Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything.
All right, last question. Who am I?
He said the moon.
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred to herself as the moon...
So you noticed. I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the... It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now. You asked me this question before. My answer was, it would literally blow. Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully make more sense. Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this instead of you learning it on your own, your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. I couldn't expose you to that kind of risk. That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Firstly, this dream we're in is completely based on reality. People have already experienced the Sumeru's festival. Secondly, you're probably wondering why people don't have any memories. That's because people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway. And in any case, their actual dreams are being taken away. So whenever they wake up in this dream of the Sumeru's festival, they don't remember.
That reminds Paimon. Traveler had a dream when we were in the Avidia Forest, but couldn't see what it was about after waking up.
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element's dream-enhancing power. That explains the feelings of deja vu. Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea that they are in the Sumeru's festival samsara, while their dreams are stolen from them over and over again.
So only Dendro people can sense it. So Al-Haytham can sense it.
Can humans really keep dreaming forever like this?
We might say your mental fatigue has already answered this question. Eventually, there's only so much that people can tolerate, especially those whose health is compromised to begin with, like Dunyarzad. This relentless exploitation...
People's lives are at stake here, and nobody knows...
I know, right? Why did they have to base this dream on my birthday?
Even you don't know the reason?
The Academia sages are determined to harvest lots of dreams in a short time, no matter the cost. They have to be up to no good. Unfortunately, Traveler, do you have any information?
Those spaces remind me of... dreams. The Grand Sage said, go celebrate... Okay, Nahida said the Akasha rely...
Celebrate the birth of that... Could it mean? Deceiving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter after we end the Sumeru's festival samsara, we have to look into them.
How can the sages of the Academia do this behind their archons?
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
A sun and a moon? Oh, we're out of time today.
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Oh my god! Okay, one more.
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything...
No.
Hey! What's wrong, Nahida? You don't
Where's
look
Dunyarzad?
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
What?
Did Dunyarzad already disappear? No way. Are we too late?
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
No.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad? Just what is she? Is she also good?
She's actually something like a puppet, but not complete. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream, so another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the tree.
But personality-wise, she's nothing.
Puppets are stiff, and can't copy a living person's vitality. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness. And it was you who inspired her. So you do remember...
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about... I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still... far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon. I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sumeru's festival with so many regrets.
No.
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault, and theirs alone.
I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself.
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad.
Aww.
To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the samsara as soon as possible.
Great, but...
Although the Sumeru's festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them. That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
Huh? So, how should we find...
Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness. Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream.
Imagination?
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal. Like when a server at a tavern brings a plate to you. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and more on the plate, the dream will respond in kind. And the server really will bring you gold. But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they're served, it will always be food. Find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be broken.
How are we going to find them, though? If it could be anyone, and even if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them realize they're dreaming? After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker.
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, everything you've achieved up to this point, as for me, during this time, I'll be
out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the Traveler went?
Yes. I want to try something. There must still be a small wisp of possibility. Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises. Unnecessary things like this samsara need to end.
Paimon's still a little upset that we've come this far, only for Dunyarzad to... She was such a good person, with such a simple wish. But fate was against her.
Aww.
Yeah. Saving Dunyarzad is what kept us going this whole time.
Oh my god, please. Nice.
We mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Dunyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. So let's break the samsara for her sake. Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this stream? Feels like it would be easier to control it that way. Huh. That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control. So, who do you think the host of the dream is?
Huh?
Oh, that would make sense. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers. Let's go ask him some questions, shall we?
Why Ferris? Oh my god, it's not done yet. Someone here actually. Nobody's here, it's fine. Ah. Do you think it's Paris? No way.
You're back. You left in a hurry last time.
Everything's fine. Just, it's a little hard to explain.
An experiment? That came out of nowhere. I'm listening, though. What do you need me to do?
Could you make a wish?
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new...
Less questions, more wishing!
Okay. My wish. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone. She just doesn't seem like herself. She's always so gentle, and I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be Fairest Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to her, or something.
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, I want everyone to have a happy Sub-Zeru's festival. What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life. 50 years? 100 years? I'll serve her till the end of time.
What the fuck?
Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Felt like the right moment to... Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
Please come true, please.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh! You're...
What?
Fucky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yelda candies per person. Back home you go. Nice try, you two.
Guess he isn't the host of this stream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy.
Oh my god.
It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her. But none of them has any idea that she...
My lady, step back.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. This is when Dunyarzad... Huh? But Dia can handle them. Hey, Traveler!
Oh please, we're not the ones streaming, right? Accommodation? What?
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take...
Leave these guys to
Hey,
me.
this is my job. The homie Yannis pay me, not you.
You're wasting your breath.
Fine, all right. Knock yourself out. Why are you... Anyway, watch yourself.
So you got yourself some backup.
That's close enough.
The wind knows me.
Ha! Go as one! Ah! Ha! Ha!
This
Okay. Only
One with nature. Sha!
Ha! 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 Ha!
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys?
Just angry at myself.
You and Nahida both. Oh, and speaking of her, remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she said it was because she had forgotten something. Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. She pointed it out to us the night before the Sub-Zero's festival.
Maybe they'll go
Yeah,
somewhere else.
even if it's only a tiny clue, it'll probably still help us more.
Oh my god, what is it?
This is the place. It's rude to enter other people's spaces with... Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon's gonna take a peek at... This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing... Should we open it?
After almost 16 days, was finally able to get these numbers. Once the final edge, we remember what we're gonna do. I was hoping that I'd be able to keep this from a series of incidents in succession and wrote down. But I'm afraid that there are very few who know by sure. Still, I hope that this will be used. Of course, I want to go very far out to get water, but one day people suddenly found out the water was drinkable, and some said that a green light was seen near the water source. One believes that this was the divine power. This sounds quite possible. The creation of water source via nature means it take ages. After Mama passed away, I was afraid of the dark and couldn't sleep. But from one day on, I heard a voice that would chat with me till I fell asleep. A nice lady told me that Lesser Lord Sanali must have been watching over me. Poor child, I hope that the Sub-Zero's festival makes him a little happier. This is quite similar to something I experienced back then. As well, she is indeed a gentle god. There was this one time when I had a wee bit too much drink too and couldn't find my way home, saved my life. Then when that's what I saw Lesser Lord Sanali. She was very tall and had the most muscular arms which caught me, and the next morning found myself sleeping under it. Oh, I'm not sure this one has much for Lesser. This was just a tree, right?
Wow. Dunyarzad wrote all of that, even though she was also busy preparing for the Sub-Zero's... She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift. If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even think.
Aww.
Hey! Where are you off to now?
Talk to Dunyarzad.
It's Dunyarzad's puppet.
Thank you.
Traveler?
Oh.
You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like An eternity ago.
Aww.
Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilu's dance of...
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
Huh?
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Dunyarzad?
Yes, traveler.
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come... What? Where are we going this time?
Oh wait, let me pee. Where's my glasses? Oh my god. Oh, wait.
If you continue to resist, the Grand Sage is a—
Oh. Traveler?
Traveler?
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the... Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff?
They're puppets.
Oh, of course. If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't... So they're just
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
What's up with those flowers?
Like I said,
Yeah, that's what he said.
The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly...
I thought it's supposed to be purple, right?
Ah, that beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Dunyarzad, did you find me?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the god?
Yeah. What's going on here? Huh? You guys are acting weird. Hey!
Hey, those Nilo.
It disappeared! So Nilu's the host. Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore. But it's just like the example Nahida told us. People assume there will be food on a plate, and Nilu so when you saw the flowers, you But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware. How should we make Nilu read?
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made... As far as you know, people in Sumeru...
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find...
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story.
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, his wife lying next to him said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you?" In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City and founded the Academia.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
Yes, but his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost over too. Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we can.
Oh, finally.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zero's.
Oh, Dunyarzad can't see this? wake up from the dream. It's really nice. Concluding it with Sub-Zero's dance.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Aww. Aww. This is her consciousness, right? Yeah, it's ended beautifully. The Samsara sucks, but at least it ended beautifully. A good end. Let's kick some butts now. I've been dreaming for so long.
Oh, good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep.
My head
Paimon's head feels super heavy. Paimon thinks it was the Sub-Zero's festival. Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero Samsara? Quick, take off your Akasha terminal.
At the end of this, I feel to go see Dunyarzad. Aww. Where is she?
She's not in her room. What happened? Huh? What usual spot?
Wait, how long has it been for the dream? It's not only one day. Like, is it like a very long dream? She's there.
Well done, Traveler and Paimon. And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zero's festival for me.
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad! You're okay! Oh, don't scare us like that!
Aww.
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I have something, I just had a dream. And I saw Nilou performing the dance of Sub-Zero.
Aww. Aww.
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? And Dunyarzad, did you save her?
It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else.
What's going on? Why are you two so excited to see me? Hasn't it only been a night?
It's actually been much...
Oh? Strange. Was I really asleep?
Okay, it's already done. Oh my god. Even Paimon wouldn't eat that. That's nice. But I'll go since nobody is here anyway. Bye bye.